Hello everyone, this is Red Mountain. Today I'm going to go through a no OoB tutorial for Luigi's Mansion. No OoB, obviously. Before you start the run, you need to finish a file. This is important because you need to unlock the hidden mansion, which has 1.5 times vacuum speed, so you can suck up ghosts faster. And yeah, you want to be playing on the Japanese version. If you have English, you can run on that too. It doesn't really matter if you're starting out. It shouldn't really matter. As you get better, you should probably switch to JP eventually. So first of all, the trick we're going to start with is we're going to start with map glitch. So to do map glitch, you want to go to training room, and you want to go to until you see a green R, or until it says control stick on a. I actually went too far there. Or until it says control stick on English. So on JP, it's going to be this text box. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna perform it by putting your left hand over the start B and X button, and use your right hand to mash A and Y. I'm really bad at this trick. If you're not really good at mashing, I'll show you another way of doing it. You can progress one text box further and wait a second before mashing, and you can do it like that. I'm not gonna go too in depth with that right now. This actually makes your audio quiet. If you're on JP, if you want to fix that, just go to a file, go into any room that's not the foyer, and then do that. Alright, so once you do that, you can start your run. Timing starts on file select and ends on when you suck up King Boo's crown. Select the hidden mansion, which will always be the second option. You want to go up this left staircase here. This left staircase is the more optimal one from the right staircase. When you go up the right staircase, you have to Alright, something I forgot to mention. You have to walk over here. Something I forgot to mention. You can't run this version on the PAL. You can use this as a normal mansion guide as well, I guess, but on Hidden Mansion, the mansion is completely different, and that's a separate category. So you want to go up this left staircase here. And you also want to go through the left door, because it saves around a second if you were to go through the right door, because there's a quicker animation. And then you just want to blow out these candles. So if you've done map glitch correctly, you won't see the map pop up at all. If you do not know where to go at all, you're gonna memorize it eventually, and it doesn't really matter. If you absolutely have to use the map, I guess use it. It's 10 seconds you're losing around there. So this is pretty basic. You want to just grab all these ghosts. I'm not gonna like explain twirling or anything. Just wiggle the control stick when you suck them up. There's no real point to explain it if you're just a beginner. Alright. You won't have to mash B here. If you do have the map, mash B. If you don't, then don't. You want to just walk to where the key is going to spawn. You can see there's two small lines. I wish I had my cursor on screen. I think I might be able to do that actually. Let me check. Is capture cursor a thing? No, capture cursor is not a thing. Sad. There's like two small lines. This right here is where the key will spawn, right above this line. Try to move a little bit when you grab the key. It'll give you a little boost towards the door, and then you're just gonna go up here. Also, the ghosts always spawn in the exact same position, so that's something. So you're gonna grab this ghost right here, and then you're gonna grab this purple puncher. Now you're gonna stand around here, right below where the middle pot is, and when they get close to you, you want to move down left and grab both of them. That's the easiest way to do that. Double, and then here you want to stand in the middle, walk to the left, go down left, and then grab them both. That might have been a lot to take in, but it's a lot easier than it looks. If you can't do those, just make up your own strat. Make sure it's not too bad. Tab down left twice here, and then circling around might be a good idea. A lot of things just kind of like melt together sometimes, but you can just really do whatever works here. This is a really easy room for beginners. So you want to start off, you want to hit this wardrobe and grab the right ghost first. The reason you grab this ghost first is because it starts the wave for the next ghost. This ghost that you spawn from the wardrobe does not have anything to do with the waves, which is why you grab the right one first. Then you want to grab the left one, and as you go up to this part of the wardrobe and hold L, move that ghost, and when the gold ghost gets close to him, do that. You get the double. Do the same thing for this double here. Let me show that off again. I can actually do that now because this one doesn't have thorns on the damn door. So it's pretty simple. If you can't really follow along with my explanations, just kind of follow what I'm doing. Kind of. So again, hit this wardrobe, grab the right ghost, grab this guy, and go up to this part of the wardrobe, hold L, and when they get close, stun them. That's the easiest way to do these doubles. You want to push these guys just a little bit, like that, and then grab them. Now this key is a little bit tricky. You want to stand around here in the wardrobe, and when you see the key move, you want to move back. Don't worry about doing that fast as a beginner. It doesn't really matter. Now, you could mirror warp. Don't. It's slower by maybe a second or two. Walking back is faster than if you were to use the mirror there, because it skips an animation, and once you actually get back to the foyer, you have to walk up the staircase again. So here it's just mashing, and there's a strat for Neville that I'll show. Well, the strat you use for mashing doesn't really matter. You can either jitter mash or use your arms to mash. It doesn't really matter as long as you're just getting through the text, especially as a beginner. It doesn't really matter how fast you mash. So in this room is Neville. These two doors are fake doors. You should know that if you play through the game casually. I mean, you kind of have to if you're doing the speedrun, because you need the hidden mansion. This room is where Neville is. So what you want to do is the moment you get into this room, you want to hold down right, so you're facing this way. Aim your vacuum all the way up and just stand here. And you'll just lash on to Neville and just bring him to the bottom left down here. And then just get to the chest. Something to mention, sometimes you won't be able to open the chest like here, I'm showing it off. That's when you turn around too fast, because the way the chest works, it depends on what way Luigi's feet are facing. So just make sure you're facing straight forward before you you search the chest, and you shouldn't have any problems. So let's go down to Lydia's room now. Keep your light off in this room, because it actually saves time, because it causes less lag. Just do that. And suck her up. Oh wow, this is really bad. It doesn't matter how good your suck-ups are, really, as a beginner. So, all these things you're just gonna end up cleaning up as you get better at the game. So yeah. Make sure to spawn in front of the chest, grab the key, usual. So this next room that we're about to go to is actually kind of hard, because you have to shoot a ball at Chauncey. Now his hitbox is absolutely huge, but it's still kind of hard to hit him sometimes. But I'll show the most beginner way possible, and what I used to do when I had like around a 103. So when you enter the room, you want to hold down left. First of all, do not hold R and down left just like that. Sometimes you will just not turn, and you do not want that. So you want to hold down left, then press R. So down left, R. You want to aim your vacuum all the way down and stand about here. You'll see some runners move back. Don't worry about that right now. Just get the guy to spawn. And now we mash to the text. Now what you want to do, pick up this ball, aim up, stand here, and shoot it at him. Right here on the, right there on that angle, like that. That will basically always hit him. That's what I found worked the best when I was just starting out in this game. Okay, now here's where it kind of gets hard. This isn't too hard. It shouldn't take you that long to learn, but this is kind of hard to do. So basically, You'll see here in a minute once I get through this cutscene that the way you defeat Chauncey is you shoot a ball back at him, and that'll stun him and you can suck him up. You can only 2-cycle this boss. You cannot 1-cycle him. There's no other boss fight that acts that way. Actually, recently we found King Boo 1-cycle, but that's not even viable for runs right now. So when you start, you want to go up right, and we're going to set up for a thing that's called ball catch. I won't go too detailed. I'll leave a more detailed one in the description. You want to stand about here, aim your vacuum like this, and once the second ball bounces on the ground, move left and then down, and then when you're about to grab the ball, you can grab him again. You can grab it. Move left a bit. You want to leave him above 50, because if you do, then you can he won't do an extra phase in the next cycle. You want to get hit by him to lose your coins, and you also want to push him from the back a little bit. Pushing him doesn't really matter. At most, you'll save maybe a frame or something. I don't know. It's not a lot. Dodge it out. Now you want to get hit by this one. And then you want to knock on this wall. It'll give you extra invincibility frames. And when the second ball bounces, move back, and you'll grab it and shoot back at him. Oh, I haven't even mentioned suck-ups. You want to basically hold the control stick back and every 10 HP put it back to neutral, which is just moving, which is just holding nothing and then tapping the opposite direction again. That's a really bad explanation. If you absolutely cannot get a good suck-up just spamming it isn't that bad, but I would not recommend it. Don't go like this. Kind of that kind of rhythm. It's better to just get a rhythm than to look at the HP. Just works for me. That's not every 10, that's around every 8 or 9. It doesn't really matter that much. Just you just gotta do that until you get comfortable with it. Now you just grab the key, and that's the end of Area 1. Just want to mash through this text. So this is just a cutscene. It's around 1.5 minutes long. You don't want to save anywhere in this game, by the way. Saving loses time, so don't save. Mash B when you get a save prompt. You press B. Select the hidden mansion again. There should not be a single circumstance where you select normal mansion. It should only be hidden mansion. So now we're gonna go to the left door again. Aim your flashlight up at the roof and do this kind of motion to prevent the guys from spawning. So you'll see. I'll just do this. I'm gonna try and get one to spawn. Hold on. Sorry about this. I want to get one to spawn. Is he not gonna spawn? Really? Man, I'm really unlucky. These guys always spawn when I forget to aim my flashlight up. Wow. Okay, this guy almost always spawns though. Wow, I'm shocked. So usually guys will spawn and they'll scare you. A scaring animation loses time, so you want to aim your flashlight up like this and do that to prevent them from scaring you, because when you're looking at them they can't spawn. So that's a good way. They don't always spawn, obviously none of them spawn. It doesn't lose time to aim your flashlight up though like this, so you should do it anyway. Instead of relying on RNG. So now we're going to set up for a double in here. We're going to move Luigi all the way down here. And when a scare skip there. Shake this guy off, turn around, grab them both, and do that. I haven't even mentioned scare skipping yet. If you have your camera out, they actually can't scare you. and that's something that's very useful. Now you just want to grab this key. Scare skipping itself doesn't save time, but you can set up for a faster double, for example, and that'll save time. But yeah, that's what matters. Now we're gonna head down to ballroom, and this is where the first RNG element of the run comes in. It's called early release. We'll see if I get early release here or not. I'm not sure if I will. We're gonna go into this door, and we're gonna set up for Shy Guys. I'm gonna show you the most beginner way of doing Shy Guys ever. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to explain it that well, but you want to hold down, scare skip, grab the masks, get the second double, grab them both, get the third double. These guys are really hard for beginners because they're like really hard to double up, but just practice them. You want to stand on this platform the entire time and keep your vacuum over them. And they're either gonna, okay, yeah, there, I got early release. So it's either they show their heart early there, or so it's either they spawn their heart early around here, or they're gonna spawn their heart late around here. If you don't get early release, you're losing around 10 seconds. So, something like that. And now we're gonna have storage room, and this is where we release the most annoying part of the run. And I'm also gonna show you the beginner strats for this run. Should I show up? I'm gonna show up post skip. It's not that hard. Oh wow. Honestly, I'm gonna refresh the room at this point. I do not want that thing to screw me over while I'm doing a tutorial. So you hit that bucket to see if a poison mushroom can spawn, so you can actually avoid it. I really do not want to do maneuvers to avoid that mushroom just in case. So I'm just gonna refresh. Oh yeah, going 2 rooms away, by the way, actually refreshes the rooms completely. That's a really good thing to note. So you want to knock on this bucket, scare skip this guy, get him. Now you want to face straight left, aim your vacuum up a little bit, and hold up right, and you'll grab the poster through the wall. Now you want to stand around here, and when they get close to you, move down and then wrap around and get the double. That's the most beginner way of doing that double. That's actually a hard double. So now we're gonna hit this button, and now we're gonna get to boo release. Oh yeah, I should also add splits in the description as well. Splits are a thing. Let me open them up, actually. It's not going to open up Luigi's Mansion splits right away. I'm just going to... So, yeah, that's Mario Maker. Let me actually... I should have no OoB splits open anyway, honestly. So, these are no OoB splits. I have sub-splits, so as you can see, it just... When I split a certain thing, it just gets some more. I'll leave these in the description. Obviously blank. But I'll leave these in the description through, like, or I might just leave other splits in the description that are just blank. I don't know what I'm gonna leave there right now. But let's now you're just gonna hit this button. I'm actually gonna close these now. That does not matter right now. I'll explain all that at the end of the tutorial. And if you're already a speedrunner and you're just picking up this game, you should already know what live split is and how it works and stuff. And now more mashing. This game has a lot of mashing, by the way, so be prepared. Alright, this is where the run gets kind of hard from here on out. This is still a pretty easy game. Do not worry. Go through the left door, of course. I'm not going to show off reverse tech skip. I'm just going to show off a regular version of tech skip. So, hold R. This lump means that something's in the cloth, a decoy. I'll show off tech skip, I guess. Pull off the cloth just a little bit, maybe around there, and then get the boo. Now, if you pull off the cloth as you suck up the boo, like this, it actually, it won't show you text. That saves, like, 7 seconds, something like that. If you're on English, that'll save even more. Now we're going to just search for the boo here. Just search all these objects. When the boo spawns, just grab them. R pumping as well. I should probably mention that. The way you R pump. Oh, that thing was coming for me. Don't save on any boo, by the way, unless I deliberately say you have to save with a save warp. To R pump, you hold R and L, and you want to let go of the R button and repress it every 10 HP. So around like this. Something like that. And you want to do this every 10 HP. You should do that on almost every boo. Like this boo in this room, you're actually not going to R pump because it loses time. It loses time to R pump. It loses about a frame every time you R pump. But you should R pump. Everyone R pumps because it keeps the boo in place. And some boos aren't even possible to one cycle without R pumping. You're losing 5 frames to save 10 seconds is what I'm saying. So you want to read the radar here. I'm not going to go too deep into boo reading. Just search the objects if you feel a read with the boo radar. Don't R pump this boo. Just drag him out. And then you're going to mirror warp. Oh, this is going awfully. This is such a bad tutorial so far. I'm going to try and be more in depth because I should have explained R pumping the moment I got to that point. I also should have explained suck-ups before I finally finished Chauncey. I might explain some of that in the description why it's so delayed. Now we're going to go back into Ballroom. There's a thing called boo double here. It's pretty risky and it's not consistent, so don't go for it. You're going to go in here. Pull out your vacuum, stand right here, and you'll search almost all of them at once. Now, R pump the boo, and get as close to the door as possible. He was kind of far away because I grabbed onto him late, but try to get as close to the door as possible. Now you're going to search both of these objects with your vacuum. Now there's a bunch of text here you gotta master. This upcoming boo you're actually gonna save for a save warp. I might not show off the save warp actually, because it's kind of intermediate. I'll show off the save warp. It's not that hard to pull off. You want to vacuum this, it saves a bit of time. If you bad at vacuum it, just search it, it doesn't really matter. Mirror warp here as well, of course. You want to go in here, and here we're going to go into to mirror room. So the doubles in here are kind of hard. I'll show off the beginner way of doing the doubles. So you're just going to grab the ghosts here. You want to stand around here, pull out your camera, and you want to grab onto this guy. Hold down the left and grab it. Shake the guy off and stun them both. It's pretty simple. This is the easiest way of doing the double. Just like that. Now, as you finish the room, you want to search for the boo, and when you find the boo, you want to open the chest just like this, and this will open up the fire medallion. Now you want to suck up the boo. And you want to grab the fire medallion like that. Now this will cause Luigi to pick it up, and he'll hold it out as you're talking to EGAD. Now you actually want to save, click the reset button on your Wii or GameCube. And now you're going to go back into Hidden Mansion, and there you go. You've successfully skipped all of the fire medallion text. Saves around 7 seconds, I'd say. And now we're going to go back. We're going to grab fire right here. And now we're going to go into here. I'll show you an easy way of doing candles. Hold upright, blow fire, holding the L button. Get those candles, get those, just like that. Count to 4 here, and then move up, and you'll get the key. I wasn't counting because I wasn't paying attention, but Oh yeah, we're gonna do flashlight skips and vacuum cancels. Let me actually show that off a little bit. Butler cycle does not matter as a beginner, just saying. So when you're leaving a room, you'll see that Luigi does like a flashlight pull animation. If you tap L all the way, like you tap it all the way, don't just do like a mini, like it all the way like that, you'll skip this animation, as you can see. So the butler usually be like right here, actually. So just get the butler. And now we're gonna go down to laundry room. If you cannot finish a laundry room in time, then I'll show you what to do. You're just gonna finish laundry room. I won't show off the double here. It doesn't actually really matter that much. Actually, I'll show off the double. It's not that hard. Grab this guy. I'm not gonna show off hat skip. It really doesn't matter. Just grab the hat there, I guess. Grab this guy. Stand here. Pull out your camera. Move to the left. Take this guy off. Get the double. Now you want to go through the door as fast as possible because that skips the chest animation. You want to open up this pool here. And you want to grab Butler. Open the chest and search for the boot, then grab the key. That order. Now, here's where a Japanese exclusive glitch comes in. If you go into that whirlpool like that, as you're sucking up the boo, you will skip the boo text. That's only on the Japanese version. So if you're on English, you can't do that glitch. Yeah, just do the same thing on English, you just won't get the text skip, you'll just have to go through the text. So now we're gonna open up your camera, search for this before you go do the room, and then you're just gonna do this. Then you're gonna go up here, search for the boo. If he's in there, that'll be pretty cool. Alright, he's not. There, he's in here. Now we're gonna do the same glitch. You're gonna go in this one a little bit later. Skip the boo text, and now we're gonna go up here. I'm not gonna show off the text skip. You're actually gonna have to go through this chest animation. If you do hat skip, you can just open the chest. Search for the boo. I'll go for text skip anyway, just to show it off. Don't do this when I'm doing here. Actually, no. Just get the boo, just like that. The text skip here is really hard, so I wouldn't recommend going for it. And now we're going to Melody. That might be a lot to take in, but it's a lot easier than it looks, trust me. Especially that hidden room strat that I did is really easy. So now we're going to go up to Melody. Honestly, I'd recommend just sucking up all the sheets if you're just starting out. Alright, she can only play two songs here. Mario Bros. 3 is option 3, and Water Theme is option 1. So, this is Mario Bros. 3, and you're going to have to go through option 3. That loses time, because there's 2 text boxes before the options pop up. With Water, there's only 1, as you can see. 1, 2. With Water, there's only 1 of those. Now, you're just going to suck up all the sheets here. You're gonna search for this object. If the boo is in there, don't open the chest beforehand like you'll see most good runners do. Search for the bongo there, and now you're gonna grab this boo. You're actually going to skip this room. Just walk above lugs here and skip him. You don't need him. Go to this door. You're going to want to open this chest, or this fridge. Burn that guy. You can get the element off him before. but it just doesn't matter right now. Open that and just grab the medallion. That's where you'd split, I guess. I went actually up to split. Well, I actually got the early water spawn. Just grab that water after you finish this text, and that. You want to blow out this before you search for the boo, or you want to hit this, then get it, because if he's in here, you're just gonna skip something. So you're gonna search for the boo, and you're just gonna get him. You're gonna do another flashlight skip, and now we're gonna get to Spooky. You're gonna get him to chase after you twice. 1, 2. Now you shake him off. You want to you want him to hit you, and then you want to shake him off. Then you want to grab this guy. Now you're gonna suck up Spooky. Where you shake him off matters. Anywhere in the bottom area, that's a really bad hitbox. Then you're gonna do another flashlight skip. You're going to, I'll show off a double here. You want to hit the side of this, move to the left like that, turn around, then stun him, and this guy will come over. Get the double. If you can't get the double, come down and get this guy first. So, hold on. I can't actually do that strat now because it's a little bit too late. I've already finished the room. If you can't do that strat and you just absolutely cannot do it, hit this, go down, grab this skeleton, and then come up here and then do the double. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't work, just do the singles. And now we're going to do Bogmire. Bogmire is really tricky to one cycle. It is possible. This is the first boss ghost you can one cycle, and every other one you can one cycle. I will not show you King Boo one cycle though, because it's hard. Like very hard, and actually RNG based. This guy is not RNG based. Do not touch any buttons as this cutscene's going on, by the way. Because you can actually manipulate Bogmire to spawn in a completely different spot, and it's so stupid and random. So we just want to do that. He'll spawn to the right of you every time if you don't touch a button. You want to shoot this at him, and you're gonna start sucking him up. So you want to do what your normal ghost strat, and if he starts dragging you all around the place, just hold your control stick back for a few seconds, and they'll gain control from it. Then you start doing the suck up normally again. Don't worry about that if you cannot one cycle him. If you cannot one cycle him at all, it doesn't really matter. A 2 cycle's fine, is what I'm saying right now. Again, don't save. You wanna be there. Go back into Hidden Mansion, of course. Always go to Hidden Mansion. I cannot stress this enough. Do not go to Normal Mansion. Go through the left door, of course. There will never be a circumstance where you go through the right door. It'll always be Luigi's left. So, yeah. So if you're walking back like this, it'll be your right, but it'll always be Luigi's left. That scared me. Oh my god. We're gonna walk up here. We're gonna go through this door. So as we go to the well, where Mario is, we want to grab the water that's in this fountain here. Hold your water out, and that'll cause that guy not to scare you. And then you just go in here, and you go in this well, and you go through the cutscene. Grab that key. You want to climb up this ladder. As you start to get up to the top, hold neutral and then flashlight skip. You'll stumble there sometimes you won't. Get that. Grab that. That guy would normally scare if you kept your water out. Hold your water out here to prevent that guy from scaring you. That's what you're supposed to do, but I messed it up, so yeah. So we were actually going to skip Biff, but don't go through the door just yet. You want to go to this treadmill and you want to search it. And you want to actually get to the key. And you're going to grab it. You're going to use that key later. Now we're going to shoot the this thing up here. You want to stand right here. Shoot the water ball. To shoot the water ball, you hold slightly L. Then you fully tap L. And that'll shoot a ball. Around here, you want to go up. Shoot it. And that'll shoot the water through the bottom. And that'll actually hit the fire through the floor / roof. I'm not gonna show off getting this guy from the roof because it's kind of hard. Just do that. This guy will spawn. Do that. Stand on here. Get onto this flip pad. Move around back to this side. Stand on this flip pad. Go over here. Grab this guy. Now we're gonna get the ice. Get the ice, of course. Search for the boo. Hold your ice out a little bit here, so all these guys spawn before they can scare you. Then you just make your way. We're gonna go into Petunia first. Spray her with ice. Now we're going to grab her. We're going to grab the key, and then we're going to go to Nana. Nana's kind of hard, just to get that clear. What we're going to do is we're going to hit the yarn basket from the bottom. You're going to grab this one first on the right, the one that's going to go all around the place. Then you're going, oh my god. I'm just going to restart the room, honestly. That was so bad. You want to hit this from the bottom. Then you want to grab this one, shoot it at her. Grab the blue one, shoot it at her. Grab this one, shoot it at her. And then you suck up Nana. You want to search the table first. If he's not in there, search this. Around. He's in the left. Huh. Suck up some of the pearls here. Oh wow, that was really bad. Honestly, just suck up the boo. Suck up the boo, then grab the key here. I'm not going to show the strat where you freeze the boo and then grab the key. It's just a little bit off. It's kind of hard to learn. Now, you're going to go down here, pull out your vacuum instantly, and you're going to get the fire here. Pull out your fire after you grab it, so that they don't spawn. That usually doesn't happen. That's the first time it's ever happened to me, actually. That's the first time that strat's ever failed me. You're gonna go around, you're gonna get all the candles. You want to have this position as you go into the cutscene, because then both of them will spawn. And we're gonna set for some doubles here. So we're going to search, get that guy's mask off, turn around, get the double. Do the same thing, get this guy's mask off, get the double. Now we're going to set up for another double, but 3 people are going to spawn. So what do? Do this, grab this guy, and we're going to get another double. We're going to drag them up left, and we're going to search this thing first. If he's not in there, search that, and then search the rest of the candles for the radar. Of course, R pumping the boo. There's a lineup for Moonshot here. So as you can see, the way you shoot Moonshot, it's very bad. This is programmed very badly. So if you notice here, there's like a V between like Luigi's shoulder and the vacuum nozzle. So this will be a perfect lineup. It should hit the moon. This is just the kind of angle you're looking for, as you can see. Actually, that was dead center. That was the perfect angle. You want to suck up this star. Back a little bit. And now we're going to just walk back. We're going to projection room now. Flashlight skip. We're actually going to skip Slim Back Shot, and we're going to go straight to projection room. You want to vacuum this thing here. You want to stand in the middle, do some circles. When they spawn, you want to move down, shake this guy off. And you want to go up. With those guys, and you want to stand in the middle again, do some circles, walk up here, tap this when they get close, walk back down, shake this guy off, get a triple. Now we're going to search for the boo. We're going to open up the chest when we find him. You want to go down around here, suck up the from the glove from there, and then you want to go up, go through this door, and you want to mirror warp. Safe warping there is faster, however it's harder. So I'm not going to show it off right now. And now we're going to do some more boos. So search that, go down here. You can grab fire if you want. You don't have to. If you do projection warp, you have to, because that's how you... But yeah, RNG text. You can get 4 types of text. Element, regular, Vanguard text, or plant text. Vanguard text is really long, so if you get it, that's 7 seconds lost to read the default text. You want to spin that thing around, move back. Now you're gonna use your fire here to search these things. Just go around until you eventually find them. I just got stuck in the box. Wow. Search fire. You can double these guys, however, it's kind of hard and isn't really worth it, usually. Just like that. You want to search the chest first. This is the, not the optimal way, but it's the easiest way. Search for the boo, then grab the shoe. You can just hold R here, you don't even have to vacuum cancel. Using R pumping. You want to get this boo. Search for this boo as well. Now we're going to set for a tech skip in this room. So we're going to go up here. If the radar is beeping slightly fast, he's in here. Something's in here. Pull off the cloth. Get this boo. Get the tech skip. And then we're going to mirror warp. Save warping here is slower because you have to actually get the tech skip. Now we're going to go into Clairvoyant's room. Now, you should have every Mario item by this point. If you don't, the hat's in the washing machine, the letters in the birdhouse, the stars from Moonshot, the glove is from Rejection Room, and the what's it called? The shoe is from Twins Room. That's all the locations. You're gonna come in here. I don't know why I pulled up my camera. You want to come in here. You want to spawn Clairvoyant. Go to the left of her, and now we're gonna go through around like a minute and a half of mashing. I'm actually gonna mute so you don't have to hear it. Alright. You want to just spin your C-stick here together, because she's a little bit different. We're going to search the chest, search for the boo, grab the key. You want to go into this room to get some ice? For Safari Room. Wow, I'm shocked that scared me, actually. I'm not going to show off the double in here because it's kind of hard. I guess I'll show off the RNG double, which is easier. It's RNG. You want to grab this guy. You want to stand right here, and as soon as he spawns, let go of your ice, and that'll skip the critting, taking away his element. Stand right here, just like this. Grab this guy. Suck up the bananas. Okay, I missed the RNG double, and I missed both of them, actually. Okay, you know, if they don't spawn next to each other, don't go for the double, just grab them one by one. Wow, this is shockingly bad. You want to get as close to the chair as possible. You want to search the chair and hope he's in here. Now we're going to use a freezing mechanic. At around 50 HP, freeze him, open the chest, freeze him again. As you grab this key, switch to sidestep, which is the right option. And now we are pumped to victory. The reason we switched to sidestep is because we're going to do something with it in blackout. Alright, from here on out, this game gets pretty damn hard. So be wary when you enter this area. You're gonna have a lot of trouble. And just Boo Loss in general is a pretty hard boss. So this boss can also be one-cycled. If you've played through this game casually, you know the hell that is Boo Losses. You can one-cycle this boss. And honestly, the way I'm going to do this here is going to make this look like an absolute joke. And it's kind of sad to know that this is literally just a strategy that you do in speedruns, but it makes this boss a joke, and it makes two-cycling him literally free. It makes one-cycling really easy. And I'm notoriously bad at this boss, so hopefully I don't mess it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk straight right. And you want to circle around this statue, and then you want to grab the ice when you get to the other side. So when you get here, play your vacuum, grab the ice. Move right to get a perfect angle. Go slightly above neutral, stand on this line. Play your ice, shoot it right around here. Walk back and spray to try and get some more of the booze. And now we're going to one-cycle him. Just like that. Alright. Here comes the most challenging area of the entire run. We're in sidestep right now. We're gonna go to blackout. It's pretty easy. And then the rest of the area 4 is gonna be really hard. It's really challenging. But just push through it. Get some practice in. I'll actually put in the description how to set practice saves as well. You're going to hold your vacuum as you go through that door, so you can just skip the vacuum animation. You want to grab the fire there for later. Now we're going to go down here. We're going to go to attic. And we're gonna go over here and we're gonna start blackout. That walk, you're gonna have to do it every single time you go from basement to attic, which is twice. And go over here, and we're going to go through this door right here. And we're going to just aim your flashlight at the ghost spawns. Oh wow, I completely missed that mirror there. Oh wow, that was really bad. That mirror is really hard to get, actually. Now here there's like, these next two rooms are probably the easiest ones. Those other two are... This black is just, in general, really easy. You go through the left door, of course. Just aim your... Just move your flashlight. Go around that table. Literally, you don't even move the C-stick in this room until around here. And this guy's... I actually got Instagram. When this guy shows his heart, it's completely RNG. And you just suck him up. I'll switch out a sidestep as you come into this room as well. So when that guy shows his heart, it's completely RNG. We're not gonna get this boo. This boo is done in speedruns, but it's not very beginner friendly, so we're gonna grab a boo later that skips this boo. We're going to set up this thing. We're gonna search for this guy, grab him. There is a double in here. It's really hard, so I'm not gonna show it off. Just grab these guys with singles. Now we're gonna search the chest, search for the boo, then grab the key, of course. Using R pumping. Of course, we're just gonna walk all the way up again. We're gonna go through this right door here. This will lead you to the telephone room. You obviously skipped this room. Every boo up here has a lot of HP, so we only get one of them. So we're gonna do Clockwork Boo now. Not Clockwork Boo, we're just gonna do Clockwork Room. We're gonna hit that one. We're gonna walk over here, hit this one, then hit this one, And then plate your vacuum and start getting this guy. Bring him to the top left and get him. Get this guy. Wow, that was awful. I had no control of that entire thing. But just get these guys one by one as a beginner. You shouldn't really worry about soldier level. Now we're gonna go down. We're going to walk over this fireplace because it doesn't burn you. Put this thing on the floor, this fire, and then you're gonna burn these guys. Now we're gonna grab more fire for a get that guy, burn him, get the double. Now we're just gonna go up here. There's a thing called stumble skip. I guess I'll show it off. It doesn't really matter. So just grab this key here. There you go, that's stumble skip. It doesn't really matter. Just pull out your fire and just go over the ladder. It doesn't really matter if you get stumble skip or not. We're not getting this boo. Do not get this boo for the life. It just saves your mom, your dad. Just don't get that boo. Just don't get that boo. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do armory room. Now first of all we're gonna hurt this statue, burn him, hit this statue, burn him again, and then grab this guy. Now we're gonna get this purple puncher. I am so mad. Wow. Okay. Ignore that happened. Just grab him. Then we're gonna hit this statue, burn him, hit this statue, burn them, hit this one, hit this chest, burn them. Go down here, aim your flashlight slightly up, get the triple. If you miss it, it's usually the purple puncher because he's slightly high up. Try your best. Here's one of the hardest boos in the game, in my opinion, the hardest boo to get in the no to bound speedrun. Okay. That money's gonna cause a little bit of lag, but it doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Well, now he's in here. So this boo has 150 HP. You want to ideally one cycle him, but it's really hard because you can only pump 14 times, and he has 150 HP, which is 14 pumps. We're gonna save warp. Of course, go into Hidden Mansion. And now we're gonna go down to Weston's room. Well, we're actually going down the pipe room, but yeah. If you're not confident with one cycling Weston Boo, which also has 150 HP, then clear this room. If you are confident, don't. So we're gonna spawn these guys. Of course, we're gonna get on to this little thing here. We're gonna crank it. You don't have to clear this room to get this key. This is the only key in the game I think that you can actually get. No, it's at Grimly. Grimly, you can also get with a key in the dark room. Well, that's not in the blackout. This is the only key that you can get in a dark room. Wow. Wow. Grab the key. And now we're gonna leave. We're gonna go into Weston's room. Now, Weston's really tricky. So we're gonna grab some fire. That's right here. And we're going to light his campfires. The moment you you burn the ice here, you want to start sucking him up. Hold straight left, then start sucking him up. He gets trapped for a little bit. Ideally, you want to one cycle him, but if you can't, that's understandable because it's really hard. Before you search for the boo, you want to grab all these pearls. As a beginner, do not search for the boo first. Search for the key. I know he's down here because I saw the switch. Now you're gonna search for this. Go up here. We're gonna start getting the boo. Alright, well, ideally you want to one cycle him, but I messed that up there. It's the same as Armory Boo, except there's ice physics. That lost me maybe like 5 seconds. Now we're going to go in here. Of course, we're going to hit select hidden mansion. We're going to go back. Hold R again, and we're gonna get this fire in this hallway again. Now Vangor is going to lead to the final boss from his key. I'm going to show the most beginner strats for these triples that I know of. So Vangor's pretty easy. Like, he's intimidating, but he's easy. If you miss a triple, it doesn't matter. Just grab the one you missed after you suck up the ghosts you already got. You just gotta get the triples, really. It doesn't really matter how you do them, as long as you're able to get them. That's what matters. The most beginner strats, wait here. Get the triple like that. I actually missed it, wow. I haven't done these strats in a long time, so... You want to stand down here. This is the strat I do, which I find the easiest. Wait until they get close, get the triple. Stand right here. Get the triple. Stand right here. Turn around, obviously. Get the triple. Of course, if you miss it, just get him after. Suck off their masks here. Get the triple. Stand right here, hold straight up with your control stick. Get the triple. That was a really good suck up, actually. Wow. Wow. Now you're gonna burn these guys. Saves like a few frames. And now we're gonna suck up Vangor. And we're gonna go up here. Don't grab the key right away. What you want to do is you want to search this object first, then grab the key. Now you're gonna start getting the blue. If he's not in there, just search the other object. Now this guy can only go between this room and the hallway, so he's pretty easy to get. So obviously do that. He'll go back in. Ideally, you want to 2-cycle that guy. But yeah, that's all you do. You just pump him, drag him out, and then you go back in the room. He can't go anywhere else. And then you get him inside of Vangor's room again. If you 3-cycle them, it doesn't matter. Just do the strat again. It's a repeat. The reason you get 40 boos is because that's what you need to get into King Boo's room. You don't need all 50. Which is why you don't get every room. Okay, now we're gonna go into King Boo's room. Here's the final boss. So, there's a strat. This boss can be 1-cycled, but it's not RTA viable. So, so this boss can be pretty tricky to 2-cycle. If you can't 2-cycle him, then just go for a fast 3 and keep him above 200. I will show off the 2-cycle here, if I actually get it. So, yeah. I'll show you the most optimal way of doing King Boo with just regular strategies and no insta-shots or anything. Stand behind this pillar, and once he starts to shoot his balls, stand in front of it. Just like this. You want to go up here, stand on this line, and shoot your... the reason you stand on that line is because it shoots around an invisible wall that's in front of his head. Now you're going to do circles around King Boo like this. Once the third ice ball hits the ground, start pumping him. That's a really good first cycle, actually. And now we just got to do the same thing again. Timing ends there. I think it's time I show off live split. So, let me just restart the game here. It doesn't really matter. You can start the timer, reset the timer, pause the timer, skip splits, go back splits. Actually, like, just do everything. If you restart your run, you can restart the timer. It's a very customizable timer. I'll leave a link in the description for everything, all the downloads and stuff, for splits and all that. And I'll leave links in the description for a more in-depth tutorial. Guides, just the guide page on speedrun.com. What else? What was I gonna say? A guide on speedrun.com. The guide page on speedrun.com. Splits. How to set up practice saves through Homebrew on your Wii, and what else? Yeah, I guess that's it. I'll leave all the links in there for later. I'll see you guys later. I hope this tutorial helps, and I hope to see you around on the board soon.